people ask me, how do I know the difference? You have to listen to your inner wisdom. Discomfort is like, something is happening here, but it's part of the practice.
Welcome back, everybody. This is a Yin Yoga class for beginners, and today we're going to be practicing twist. These great movements for the spine to keep it healthy, to keep it moist, and to also incorporate our oblique muscles who are responsible for making this movement. So we're going to start the class in easy cross. So either shin is in front naturally. Please find the way. If you need to sit up on a cushion or a block, I always advise to have you a cushion, a hard pillow with you, just in case you need to elevate the floor when you are sitting down. We're going to place the left hand on top of the right knee, and the right hand will go behind us, just as support for this easy cross with twist pose. Just to start getting into the middle part of the spine, the thoracic spine, the one that we're targeting today. Compressing one side of the torso and lengthening and stretching the other side of the torso. When we are twisting, you may choose if the neck will follow the twist, or you can gaze even down to the floor if you feel that the twist is too much for your neck. No need to actively push yourself and pull yourself with your hands to go deeper into the twist. Our best ally in the yin practice besides gravity is time. So the longer we hold the poses, the deeper the stress will get into our tissues, which is what we are aiming with this practice. Good, we're gonna start coming to the center, stopping here, and observe how do you feel between the left and the right. Probably they feel a little bit different. We're gonna start moving to the other side. Remember, I'm timing the poses, so I'll make sure that we are the right amount of time in each. So right hand on your left knee, left hand behind you, and find a sweet spot where the asana starts touching your body. No need to go beyond that. It's not to feel more and to feel discomfort or pain. No, it's to feel that the asana is effective, which means that is stressing the area that is meant to stress, in this case, the middle part of the spine. The breath in yin practice is calm, deep, steady. No need to practice any pranayama technique. We will incorporate that in longer classes, whether at the beginning of the class or the end of the class, just to help us to arrive in center before starting the practice, but not during the practice. Good. We're going to start coming out of the pose, stopping in the center, and we're going to start finding our way to our all fours. So bring your knees underneath your hips and your hands underneath your shoulders. Stopping here for tabletop. This is going to be our transition pose. We're gonna do a pose called thread the needle. So we're gonna extend the right arm in front, and we're gonna start threading, passing the left hand underneath, placing the left shoulder on the floor, left ear on the floor, keeping your hips above your knees. This is a good way to massage our organs, to squeeze our organs, like massaging the organs from the inside out. Usually when we practice more active, dynamic
yang practices such as Ashtanga, Vinyasa, Power Yoga, we are targeting mainly the muscles. Muscles love to be stimulated in those ways, repetitive movements, active movements. But here we're trying to go into our deeper layers. Not only the joints, the ligaments, the tendons, but also organs. So let's enjoy this massage we're giving to our internal body. Good. I'm going to start coming out of the pose. Again, stopping in our transition pose, which is tabletop. Pausing for a moment to observe. Observe any difference, observe any sensation that you may have. Especially, remember, we are stimulating this portion of the torso, the middle part of the torso where the thoracic spine is. So keep your hips on top of your knees. Bring your left hand in front, and they're going to start bringing your right arm, shoulder on the floor, ear on the floor, and just allow the gravity to pull you down. And just the time that we are in this twist to start going deeper and deeper. As I said before, when we practice yoga that is more, the styles of yoga that are more dynamic, we're aiming to stretch and compress and strengthen mainly the muscles. Here we try to have the muscles as relaxed as possible so they don't take over the stress that we're giving. Usually muscles will be the first tissues to take over the stress that we are applying to our body. So we want that stress to, yes, pass through the muscles, but then start going deeper and deeper. Good. We're going to start very softly and gently start moving out of the pose. Coming back to tabletop. I'm going to stop in tabletop for a few moments. Not only to experience sensations and that the rebound is allowing us to experience. This rebound is this moment of this group of sensations that we experience when we let go of a pose. But also tabletop in this case is allowing our spine to come back to its natural shape. When we twist, when we flex, when we bend the spine, it usually will change the natural shape, this S shape that the spine has. So we want to practice on poses that allow the spine to go back to its natural shape. And once we have done this, we're going to bring the knees together to do this last pose of the class, coming into child pose. So for this child pose, my suggestion is keep the knees together so we will round the spine a little bit more. Your hands, you can decide, keep them in the front like you were doing before, or you can actually send the arms behind you to give some rest to your shoulders. So allow the forehead to hang heavy down to the floor. It may reach the floor, it may not, which is fine. And also your hips, they may come all the way down to your heels or may not. It's okay, as long as you don't experience any pain. This is something that we don't want to have. Discomfort, perfect. Pain, no. Okay? And your inner wisdom, when people ask me, how do I know the difference? You have to listen to your inner wisdom. Discomfort is like, something is happening here. Something is getting compressed, something is getting stretched. But it's part of the practice. Pain is your body telling you, back off, okay? This is, if you keep doing this, you're going to hurt yourself. So please be wise. Listen to that inner voice, because I cannot feel what you're feeling. I give you instructions, I give you options, but please choose carefully. And very softly, we're going to start coming out of the pose. Remember that in Yin Yoga, you want to move slower than you think you should move. Finding our way to the comfortable seated position. To finish with the practice of today, I hope you feel
after this practice a little bit more energized, we are also stimulating the nervous system. So let's see how you feel for the rest of the day. Take care, and please meet me back here on the mat tomorrow with another class. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.